Good morning, my lovely people. This is Terry Fields, personal injury attorney in Jonesboro, Georgia. And I am coming to you today after a little break. I hope you all enjoyed your break. I took a little time off for the weekend and Martin Luther King Day, and we had a little blizzard here today, so I kind of hunkered down. I mean, I could have recorded. We didn't lose power, knock on wood. But just took a little break. Breaks are good. They're just as important as work is. So I am back to you today. If you looked at the title of this video, you know that we're going to be talking about medical bills. So I had a call yesterday from a current client who is getting bills. Was in a car wreck. He was injured in a car wreck, and he's getting inquiries from his treatment providers about payment. And so what should you do about that? So I'm going to tell you, first of all, don't let them stress you out. When you have an attorney, you let your attorney handle it. That is the moral of this story. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about that. And then I think I'm going to make it a little bit more broad. Y'all, I steam my face when I'm doing my skincare routine. I have a little steam on, and I put my arm a little bit close to the steam and got burned. So when I saw that, I was like, wow. I mean, I felt the burn, but I didn't realize it was that bad. So anyway, so again, I could clean up these eyebrows. They seem okay. I think I'm going to leave it alone for the time being. Okay, so no documentary this morning, but I was watching Chicago. I love that movie. We ended with Pop 6-inch Cicero, lip shits. And I'm going to pick up with that a little later today or maybe tomorrow morning. I don't know. I'm just burned out on documentaries, trying to find something good to watch. If y'all know any good documentaries that I could be watching, y'all please share with me. Let me know, because that is my aspiration. My goal and aspiration is to watch good documentaries, but there has been a dearth. And then also my Netflix subscription ran out and I did not renew it. You know, I really do think I need a concealer that's a little bit lighter. Okay, 1, 2. What is this? Yeah, I'm going to need that. Yeah, I need a concealer that's a little bit lighter. I've been watching some pretty awesome makeup tutorials, and that highlight from the concealer up under the eye is just amazing. So I think I want to get into some of that. So I have my Sephora cart going, and I already have some primer in there. So that is, my next round is some lighter concealer, some primer, and all that good stuff. If y'all have any makeup suggestions for me, please let me know. Any documentaries to watch, please let me know, or anything like that. All right, so first we're going to start with our eyes, as we always do. We're going to cover the fit and start with our eyes. Oh, okay, so, all right, let's get into it. Let me get the substantive part out. This is what you came for. What to do about medical bills. So let's start from the beginning. You were in a car wreck, no fault of your own. No fault of your own. This is when I can assist you. Of course, if you were in a car wreck and it was your fault, you on your own with medical bills. You got to find a way. You got to figure it out. I hope that you have health insurance and that you're able to figure it out. Of course, I'm willing to talk with you on that if you have any particular issue. But actually, there's really nothing that anyone can. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I had a plastic. This metal thing for my eyelashes is not going to work. I'm just going to put it here, but I do have a plastic one. I think I'm going to try that one today. That's what I need. Okay. So if you are at fault, unfortunately, there's not much anyone can do for you. You can go to the doctor if you have medical treatment. If you have health insurance, you can, you got to do what you got to do. And of course, there are programs that can assist if you can't afford medical treatment, things of that nature. But this video is for people who were no fault of their own in a car wreck and they were injured. You're getting medical bills. What do you do? First of all, I just got to reiterate, make sure that you are seeking medical treatment. It is very important that you seek your medical treatment, that you go to the doctor, that you communicate with the doctor. Don't be shy. Let them know exactly why you're there. I was in a car wreck. It wasn't my fault. This is what I'm experiencing. And be completely honest about your previous injuries that you have sustained for whatever reason. Be completely honest. And if during the course of your medical treatment you're injured, be honest about that. Just be honest about everything. Rigorous honesty is most important. And don't ever think that you can fix things, that you're keeping things, or that you're lying about things, and that you have the master plan. You really don't. The lawyer that you hire to help you, let them do their job. Let them help you. If you don't, you're only doing yourself a disservice. So be completely honest. But let's just say you don't have any medical insurance. Okay, let me start with the easy one. You do have medical insurance. You use that. Use that. Go see your doctor. Here in Georgia, and I'm pretty sure all around when I've traveled different places, we have a thing called urgent care. Let me start with emergency. If you are offered an ambulance, if you are able to afford it, I know most people would rather not fool with ambulances because they are so expensive. But from the scene, if you are offered an ambulance and you really need it, you'll take the ambulance. So sometimes if you're unconscious, you don't even have a choice. You'll be transported from the scene by ambulance. All right. So that's one way, right? If you have medical insurance, your medical insurance is going to take care of it. And if you don't, you will be billed. The at-fault driver is ultimately responsible for all of your injuries. It is the at-fault driver responsibility. I'm just totally out, and I cannot get this top off to get at. See, there's plenty of stuff in there. Oh, it just frustrates me. I cannot get this top off, and I'm going to have to put foundation on my face without primer. But I refuse to buy just one thing from Sephora. I need to get my cart. Damn. Oh, need to get my cart together. And I have it. I got to figure out how to get this top off. I'm so frugal, y'all. Like I told you, I got these little spatulas from the internet. Anyway. All right. So I'm going to have to go. I'm going to put, this is the highlight concealer first. We're going to do a little concealer on all our little problematic areas. You know what? This concealer is kind of light. But, and you know, I've seen people put concealer on over their foundation. This reminds me. But I'm going to use it the traditional sense, the way that I was brought up using concealer was to actually conceal. Okay, anyway, I hope that I'm making sense. I hope that I'm giving you a linear progression to what I'm trying to say. So, someone hit you, you're transported from the scene via ambulance. The at-fault driver is going to take care of that bill. They're going to have to. But the question is what you do in the meantime. The care providers are reaching out to you. What you do is you tell them, I am represented by an attorney. My attorney will talk with you on that. I commend you to, oh shoot, I just messed up my eyebrow. I commend you to share that bill with my attorney. That is your word. That is what you do. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to be involved. You don't have to tell them, oh, well, we're filing the complaint, or we're in discovery, we're doing this. You don't have to tell them anything. Just say, I commend you to my attorney. They're going to take care of that. So let me just fast forward and tell you, because I'm afraid I'm going to forget. If you have healthcare insurance, some of them, this is the 400. This is the highlight. Some of them are going to require that you reimburse them. If you have health insurance and they know that you are going to the doctor. Oh no, I'm out of this too. Oh wow, okay. I'm running out of stuff, y'all. It's time for me to replenish my stock. I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of scared, especially about the foundation. That's the thing. That's the thing that, do the highlight under the eye. The foundation is so hard to match. I think I do a pretty decent job with this Fenty. And I think it does okay for my skin. I don't know. Okay, so this is the darker one. I'm going to take this and put this up under the chin. You always want the dark up under here because it kind of camouflages if you got double chin going on. All right. Okay. Okay. What am I saying? If you have health insurance, the other person was at fault. Your health insurance is going to have what's called the subrogation lien on whatever recovery, meaning that they want to be fully reimbursed everything that they pay out on your behalf. So your attorney will be able to deal with that too. We got some tricks up our sleeve about subrogation lien. Georgia law states a couple of things. Number one being if you weren't fully compensated, if you were not made 100% whole, then you don't have to pay that subrogation lien back, which is actually the case most of the times, because how can you really say it's a legal fiction that we engage in to say that money can compensate you after you've been injured in a wreck? So how can you say that this person has been fully compensated? So it's actually, and we have other tricks and things that we can do to help you. So get this into the hairline. So that is if you have health insurance, your health insurance has paid. You were not at fault in this wreck. Someone has hit you. It was no fault of your own. And your health insurance paid. They will have a subrogation lien, but we can help you out of that. Okay. All right. The situation that is really, really fraught is if you don't have health insurance. You don't have health insurance. You're in a car wreck. Somebody else's fault. You were just out there minding your business, doing what you should, obeying the letter of the law, the rules of the road, and this fool comes out of nowhere and hits you. What are you supposed to do? Well, you want to get an attorney in that case, especially if you were hit very bad and you require a lot of medical treatment. You want to get an attorney because your attorney may have a relationship and may be able to commend you to folks who will do what's called treat you on a lien, which just means that we know that there's money coming. The attorney has evaluated the case and says, okay, you're not at fault. We can assist you, ma'am, and we'll be able to get a recovery from this at-fault driver from their insurance. So we know the money's coming, and we can talk with the medical provider and say, could you just treat this person on a lien? Which just means that they will have a lien on the case. So you as the client, as the patient, will sign and say, hey, listen, treat me now, pay you later. It's like Wimpy. Is it Wimpy? What is his name? Popeye. I'll gladly pay you now. I'll gladly pay you later for 2 hamburgers today. Y'all know what I'm saying. So that's the kind of agreement that you can get into with these medical providers. I kind of want to put some concealer over my foundation, see if I can get that highlight effect, because not too much. Okay. So that is that. Oh, it works. Look at that. Okay. She might have something new she's going to incorporate into this. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. But I don't have a different color powder. It's all the same color powder. So all of this may be for naught. Oh, I like that though. You know, y'all see me experimenting here. Okay, I think I've incorporated this as good as it's going to get right now. So they can treat on a lien. You can get treated on a lien. So the point is, you were in a wreck and you were injured through no fault of your own. There is recourse for you. You don't have to struggle with your injuries. You don't have to beg and borrow from Peter, Paul, and Mary to try and pay this bill. I was listening to Britney Spears' song 3. I love that song, Peter, Paul, and Mary. You don't have to beg and borrow from all these different people to get your medical bills paid. You have recourse. Your attorney will be able to assist you. And I just recommend here at our law firm, we definitely have providers. We have a list of providers based on where you live, your geographic location, and what your injuries are, we could definitely find you someone who can treat you on a lien. And even if we don't currently have them in our database, we have resources to find someone. Say you live way far out, or you have a specific issue. We have treatment providers who can treat you on a lien, and we can definitely help you with that. So I was just talking with the guy yesterday. He called in and he was just like very concerned about these medical bills. And I just had to say, sir, just send them to us. We'll take care of it. See, and this is why you hire an attorney. You don't want to hire an attorney and still have the same problems. And if you are someone who is inclined to worry, you want to really make sure that you get an attorney that you can trust. If you cannot trust this person, if you don't trust this person, they could be fabulous, but for some reason you just think this person does not know what they're doing, please, by all means, get another attorney. So you definitely can trust your attorney, their experience, their if you picked correctly, if you talked with someone and they told you this is a good attorney, I would suggest that you trust that. If not, you just get someone that you can trust, and that way you can, you're an accountant, you could go ahead and worry about tax season is coming up. You don't have to worry about this car accident that you were in. So all right, I hope that makes sense. So that is medical bills, medical bills, medical bills. So just to do a little recap, if you have medical insurance, use it. Do not hesitate to use it to make yourself feel better. Get yourself feeling better. Use all the medical insurance that you have. Know that your medical insurance will actually be reimbursed in some instances. They will put a subrogation lien on the case, which is fine. The part of your compensation at the end is that you don't have any medical bills. So we always work to try to get you as much money in your pocket. But if you are able to walk away from this with, feeling better, having received medical treatment, and having no medical bills, that is part of your recovery. That's part of the victory that you have. And that's another thing. You don't want to ever say, oh, I'm not going to go to the doctor. I don't want to run up the medical bills, or especially if you legitimately are not feeling better. If you are not feeling better, you feel bad, and you need the medical treatment, go seek the medical treatment. It's only going to help your case, because it demonstrates how much of a injury that you have sustained. Where am I? What should I do next? Let's do these eyebrows. I'm just excited. I want to do the eyebrows. So our number one goal, I want to see you feel better. We don't want you to live with ongoing injuries. That's part of your recovery, is number one, feeling better, and the medical bills that it took for you to feel better. Okay, I'm not really putting this on my lash line. Oh shoot, I did not prep my eyebrows. Ooh. But I will do it now. Where is it? Should have done this first. Cannot talk while I do this. So you, and then like I always say, and I'm just going to reiterate, make sure when you go in and talk to your doctor that they know you were in a car wreck and this, and that is what is hurting you because of this car wreck. Make sure that they put it in the records. And if you can, have them show you where they put it in the records, just so you can double check and verify. Because the insurance companies get real slick, and they'll have you, be saying stuff like, oh, she went to go see the doctor. Oh, this was already an issue. It wasn't because of this wreck. She was seeing the doctor because of, I swear, it gets easier every time. See, my esthetician was telling me to practice. And she was absolutely right. Do it from the back. And I gotta say, okay, I've been watching TikTok because I'm gonna do some TikToks for you guys. I've been watching TikTok and YouTube, and I've been looking at the eyelashes, and I see a whole lot of ladies' eyelashes hanging off. I'm like, oh, so it's not just me. With this dubious eyelash application, I think I like that much better. Okay. It is what it is, guys. This is what you get today. I'm getting faster and faster at this. Only been doing this 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm putting this up as raw video. So the count that you see is the actual count. And I'm going to learn how to edit these videos a little better. Okay, let's do this. Do it like a shall be day. I saw some eyelash stuff either on the internet or on BuzzFeed or somewhere that I'm going to try next time. I think it was like straight up Maybelline or some drugstore stuff. I can't remember which one, but the next time I see it, I'm going to put it in my cart and order it. All right, I need to sharpen this. It's the only thing I don't like about pencils. You got to sharpen them. And I am not going to overline my lips. I have nice lips. Oh, I should have drank my water before I did this. But I will drink it. And I got my lip plumper out of my purse. I'm just going to keep it up here. Because I'm not applying it through the day anyway. So might as well keep it there. Put a little lip gloss on top of that. All right. So let me make sure that I have told you everything that I want to tell you about these medical bills. I think so. Just the main point, a lot of people I just was a little surprised at the client calling yesterday about the medical bills. Oh, they keep sending me these medical bills. Well, sir, all you have to do, you can ignore them. Just send them to us. We'll take care of it. Or you can just call them back and tell them, you know, these medical bills were generated because I was in a car wreck. And the payment will come from when the case is settled. The case is not settled at this time. It's still pending. And once the medical provider knows that and notates that on your account, they really, really, really should stop inquiring of you as the client, because they know how it goes. They are involved in these things a lot. So, wow. I can't believe I am done. You're supposed to do it in an X or a T motion. Okay. Let me make sure, yeah. Okay, next time I'm gonna do my eyebrows a little bit lower. My eyelashes a little bit lower. You can see a big difference between the line and my whatever. It's gonna be okay. All right, so here's my jewelry. Here's my first time wearing these earrings. I'm not sure how much I like them. I'm going to try them today. See how it goes. And I have to drink my water. I hope that you have been drinking your water throughout this video, but we are going together to take a hydration break because ladies, people, fellas, everyone, we understand it's very important to hydrate. Here are the bracelet that kind of goes with this. I'm gonna put it on this arm. This is where my watch goes. I'll put it on in just a minute. And I have some bracelets. So I'm gonna put one over here, three over here, so that when my watch is over here, I'll have three. And then I have put on my little wedding ring that matches the fit today, kind of. All right, so yeah, you want to be able to assess yourself from head to toe to kind of figure out what is going on with you and what kind of medical treatment that you need. And again, don't shortchange yourself. A lot of ladies, a lot of people want to say, oh, I'm not really that hurt, I can go on back to work. And again, that does you no favors. You want to make sure that you are getting what you need, and that just understand that there is the possibility that your medical providers will treat you now and get paid later. So just let us help you, let them help you, let everyone help you to feel better. And that is, again, the main operative. You know, I got into practicing law and keep practicing law because I really do like to help people. And I like having this specialized knowledge. And I like being able to serve as a professional to help people. And it's just a way to lift a burden and solve problems, solve people's problems. And that's what practicing law is really for me. It's just to help you solve problems in your life. And problems that you need not have. Especially, and what really tugs my heart about personal injury is, I don't care what you did bad in your life. I don't care if you just lied to your kid about Santa Claus, or which is actually that's not a good example, because I really don't mind people lying about Santa Claus. I think it's cute when kids believe in Santa Claus. But say you lied to your boss about being late. You lied, or you stole something from Walmart. Then you get in a car wreck. It doesn't even matter that maybe you did something bad. You're not a bad person. And if you are injured in a car, I can still help you. I don't care what you've done. I don't even care if you have, just think of the most heinous crimes that someone could commit. If you've been in a car wreck, there's still, none of that really matters. Okay, let me just say, unless you committed a crime of moral turpitude and you're testifying, the other side can say, oh, well, she's likely to lie. If you, committed check fraud, the other side may be able to pull that out and say, oh, she's likely to lie because of the kinds of crimes that she committed. But still, if there's no other reason for them to poke holes in your story, if you've otherwise been truthful, then that it doesn't even matter. I'm just trying to say, no matter who you are, if you're in a car wreck, I can assist you. We don't even have to talk about what you did last Tuesday. If you were in that wreck and you were not at fault, you were just waiting patiently at the stoplight, I don't care if you're the biggest philanderer in the world or whatever. I can provide put on a case for you and provide a good representation for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and take a hydration break. This is my hot water that I drink every morning. All right. And this morning, we're going to continue on our weird and unusual trivia book. We were talking about Howard Hughes, and we're going to continue, with that. Evolving into a hermit. Hughes married movie starlet Jean Peters in 1957, but they spent little time together and later divorced. He eventually moved to Las Vegas and bought the Desert Inn so he could turn his penthouse into his personal safe house. In 1968, Fortune magazine named Howard Hughes the richest man in America with an estimated wealth of $1 billion. But his personal eccentricities mounted almost as quickly as his fortune. Hughes was afraid of outside contamination of all sorts, from unseen bacteria to city water systems, to entire ethnic groups. He was even afraid of children. He also burned his clothes if he found out that someone he knew had an illness. All right. That just right there alone has turned the tide for me on Howard Hughes. I think they skipped over that in the movie. Okay. Anyway, so I hope that makes sense. This is wrapping this up. This is our video on medical bills. The moral of the story being to let your attorney help you with those. If you have been injured in a car wreck that was no fault of your own, the at-fault party will pay for that. Even if you have health insurance, your health insurance may be reimbursed, maybe not, but if they ask to be reimbursed, you would commend that to the attention of your attorney, who can take care of that as well. And if you don't have the insurance, you can still seek treatment on a lien, which just means that your healthcare provider will be paid after the case is resolved. So I hope all of that makes sense. If you have any other questions about medical bills and what to do about your medical treatment if you're in a car wreck, call me, email me, comment down below. And I hope that you enjoy these videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time with another legal tip. And if you have any specific questions that you want me to address, any other areas that I haven't addressed already, please let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm certainly going to try to. And I'll talk to you all next time. Bye-bye.